He looked like a perfect husband until the truth came out. On August 13, 2018, a man stood calmly in front of a camera. He asked the world to help find his missing wife and 2 daughters. He looked worried. He looked broken, but within days, police discovered something horrifying. The man begging for help was the killer himself. Chris Watts's background. Chris Watts lived in Colorado with his wife Shanann and their 2 young daughters, 2 outsiders. They looked like a perfect family. Social media showed smiles, birthdays, and happy moments, but behind closed doors, their marriage was slowly collapsing. Chris had started an affair, and instead of ending the relationship honestly, he made a decision that would shock the world. On the morning of August 13th, Shanann Watts failed to respond to messages. Her friend became worried and contacted the police. When officers arrived, everything seemed wrong. Her phone was inside the house. Her car was still parked outside. Chris Watts appeared nervous, but claimed he had no idea where his family was. Just hours later, Chris gave a TV interview. He smiled at strange moments. He spoke calmly, too calmly, and detectives noticed something disturbing. He showed no real emotion, no panic, no fear. This interview would later become one of the biggest red flags in true crime history. Police checked security cameras. One neighbor's footage showed Chris backing his truck into the driveway early that morning. This was unusual. Investigators also discovered his secret affair. Under pressure, Chris began to crack. His story kept changing, and finally, he confessed. Chris admitted to murdering his wife, but the truth was even darker. He had also killed his 2 daughters. He disposed of their bodies at his workplace, hiding them in oil tanks. The motive? He wanted a new life, without responsibilities. Chris Watts pleaded guilty to all charges. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole. No trial, no escape. The case ended, but the pain never did. This case reminds us of something terrifying. Evil does not always look dangerous. Sometimes it looks normal, and sometimes it smiles right at the camera. If you want more real solved cases like this, subscribe InfoStorm, because the next story might be even darker.